Thursday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show.
What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment here, back today with another episode of MLB The Show 18. We're here on the Chicago Cubs franchise once again. And today, we are starting up a new series here with the Cleveland Indians. It is a rematch of the 2016 World Series. And hopefully we can finally get things going here. We're on a 2-game slide. And we're just trying to see if we can try to bounce back out of that. We still got a comfortable lead in the divisional race. I believe he's got like a 7 or 8 game lead over the next team. So we're hopefully getting everything going better here on the right track. Because we would love to get this win here in Cleveland. Just to, just try to increase that lead more and more. The better you get a lead here early in the season, the better it's going to do for you in the long run. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this game. Bryce Harper is up to bat. You guys can see he's on an 8-game hitting streak, and he's doing pretty well. He's homered in the last 3 games, and he just absolutely been on a tear lately. As Bryce Harper sends this one out there to right center field, carrying well, and it is gone. Bryce Harper, 4 straight games with home runs in it. Hey, what can I say? The man is definitely on a mission here lately, and we will gladly take it. Salazar gives up the early 2-0 lead, and it's finally something that was going for our favor, because normally the last couple games we were down 2-0, so we're finally the ones who were able to get the early lead, and we'll gladly take it. Let's go.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him. Big time.
By the way, instead of giving Bryce Harper the day off, I wanted to put him at DH, so he's going to be the DH here in this one. Borges is out there in right field with Happ at center, as that's a ground out for Wilson Contreras, and Schwarber's out there in left field. So that's how we're rolling with the lineup in the outfield today. We're just going to try to – I didn't want to give him a day off just because we were facing a right-handed pitcher, and with him being a lefty, that ball smoked back up the middle. My goodness. But with him being a lefty, feel like it would have been better if he was able to play, against these right-handed pitchers. Anyway, 1-1 count as the Cleveland Indians are up to bat now. Rajay Davis is going to wind up grounding out. No problem there. Rizzo winds up getting him out. He was speeding down that first base line, though. 1-1 count. Michael Brantley sends this one deep out there to right field. Borges jumps late. Didn't even matter if he jumped at all. That's a solo shot, and the Indians are right back in it here. Darvish gives up the solo home run. And I tell you, here in this Hall of Fame difficulty, they definitely hit a lot more bombs. That was a mistake pitch, and we just wound up losing control of it, and it just didn't go to where we were hoping it ended up, and it winds up costing us. 2-2 count, easy ground over there, no problem for Rizzo. He steps on first. That's the second out here in the first inning. All right, Darvish, that's a way to bounce back. We definitely needed that. Mike Napoli up to bat. 0-2 count with 2 outs. And Napoli's going down for the first strikeout here in this one. Good stuff, Darvish. That way to bounce back after the home run. 1 out here. Addison Russell is up to bat. Russell sends this one high out there to left field. That ball's carrying, but it's not going to be able to knock off the wall. It winds up not hanging up long enough, actually, as Brantley's able there to get it no problem. 0-2 count, and no! Rizzo's not able to make that ground out. And this ball is going to get all the way over there to the right fielder. Throws is not in time either. Peter Borges can't throw Lindor out. And my goodness, come on, you guys. We got to be able to make these plays. That cannot be a double. 2-1 count, ground over there. Hernandez fires it to Rizzo. And the tying run moves up to third base. And the second inning could look well for Cleveland as they look to wind up tying this one up. 0-2 count, 1 out. And that's a strikeout. Jason Kipnis, see you later. We get a big strikeout. That was a great curveball by Darvish. 1-0 count. Lonnie Chisenhall up to bat, and Chisenhall gets all of that one way back there in right field. And that's the second home run given up by you, Darvish, here early on. It is now a 3-2 ball game. My goodness, we just can't keep a lead at all since we switched this difficulty up. Anyway, this is the pop-up over there. That's going to end the second inning. That way to bounce back. Francisco Mejia, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, winds up popping it up over there to Russell. Peter Borges sends this one out there to left field. That ball's carrying well, and that ball is gone. Peter Borges Another home run on the season, and how about that? Peter Borges, a known contact guy, gets another home run. Let's get it.
A solo home run off the bat of Peter Borges. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
But the Hall of Fame difficulty has helped anybody. It's been Peter Borges, because he is starting to hit these things out the park. Doesn't even have a lot of power.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Full count here for Ian Happ as he's now at the bat. Nobody out. This ball sent out there to center field. Back is the center fielder, Davis, but he has no problem able to get that one. He's got plenty of speed. You know, it's going to be hard for anybody to hit anything over his head. As Chris Bryant sends this one down that left field line, and that ball's going to hang up a little bit too long, and that's going to be the second out here in the 3rd inning. Just wasn't our inning outside of the Peter Borges home run, but hey, he did wind up tying it. Rajai Davis back up the bat, 0-2 count, and Davis is going down. Great slider by Darvish, and we'll gladly take it. We're moving along. 0-1 count, Michael Brantley back up the bat, and he's getting another base hit. Brantley is 2 for 2 on the day, and it looks like he has Darvish's number in this one. He's doing pretty well against him. 0-2 count, 1 out. Ramirez gets caught looking. A great curveball by Darvish once again, and we are closer to getting out of this 3rd inning. Mike Napoli, 0-1 count. Darvish looking to get him. That ball's going to be a strike. They're going to wind up stealing, and they wind up getting second. No problem. Was it for Brantley, and they got a man in scoring position, but it doesn't matter. Mike Napoli waves at a fastball, and a great job by you, Darvish. Kept his concentration and gets the strikeout. And into the 3rd, 3-3, 3 hits to their 4 hits. And just look how early Mike Napoli is on that. He swung before the ball. It was even in the frame. My goodness. Full count here, 1 out. Kyle Schwarber up to bat. Schwarber sends this one out there to right field. That ball's going to drop, and that is a base hit for Kyle Schwarber here with 1 out. Let's see if we can get something going here as we try to add on to some runs. 2-2 count, 1 out. Anthony Rizzo up to bat, and Rizzo swings at a fastball outside the zone. That's going to be a bad strikeout, and we weren't able to do anything else. 2-1 count. That ball hit high out there to right field. Going back is Peter Borges. Borges is there in time and makes a big first out. Needed that one because if that would have got over his head, that easily would have been a double. And you never know. The way computer is, they kick pretty aggressive. Could have been a triple. And a great play by Addison Russell. Getting over to the middle of the infield to make that play. 1-2 count. Peter Borges up to bat again. And this time, Borges is not taking this one out of here. Gets the exact opposite and winds up striking out. 2-1 count here. Ian Happ up to bat now with 2 outs. That ball hit high out there, left center field, going back, and that ball is going to wind up knocking high off the wall out there. But it will be a triple for Ian Happ as he gets in there standing. They throw it over to the catcher. We're not taking that risk at all. But now we have an opportunity here to take the lead. 3-1 count for Chris Bryant. Bryant sends a high out there to center field. Rajai Davis is there with plenty of time. And that's going to end the 5th inning, or our half of the 5th inning. 0-2 count. Looking for another strikeout. Not going to get it here, but that is a fly out there to center field. Ian Happ is there, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. See if Darvish can just keep things going for us. We could really use it as Mayhawk goes down striking out. What a great pitch right there by Darvish. Hey, Darvish is looking pretty well. He has given up a couple home runs, but he's pitching pretty solidly. As Rajai Davis grounds this one over there, Hernandez fires it over to Rizzo, and we are out of the 5th inning. And it's still a tied ball game, 3-3. All right, bats, let's see if we can get something going. Wilson Contreras at the bat here. Full count, 1 out. Contreras tries holding up, and they're going to call him to say he goes around, and Contreras winds up striking out. We take another look at it, and he clearly breaks the plane. Wasn't able to hold back, and that's going to wind up being a strikeout and a 1-2 count here. And oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. Wilson Contreras somehow got hurt on that play, and it didn't even look like anything happened. And now Victor Caratini is going to have to take over for Contreras. That is not one of the guys you want to see go down. Contreras is definitely one of our better players on this team. 1-2 count here, and that's another strikeout. That one was for Contreras right there. See you later. Great pitch right there, Darvish. 1-2 count. Napoli back up to bat, looking for another strikeout, and we are getting it. Number 8 in the ball game. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. Darvish, he's pitching pretty well in this one. Score remains 3-3. Anthony Rizzo leads us off. They have a new pitcher in here. Rizzo winds up swinging at a pitch that kind of jammed him. That's going to be an easy fly out there to center field. Davis with no problem. He's getting a lot of activity out there at center field. Got to mention that part a little bit. And that ball sent back up the middle. Jason Kipnis ranging over to his right and makes the jump throw to get Addison Russell out. What a play by Jason Kipnis. My goodness. This ball's hit out there to right field, and that ball's going to wind up being a lineup. Peter Borges, no problem. As Darvish is still in this one. We're just trying to, man, we're hoping we can wind up scoring so he can get a win in this one. That ball hit out there to center field. Ian Happ is there, and that's going to end the 7th inning. And we all know, we got a tight one here. Borges, Happ, Bryant. Please, somebody get something going. 2 on the count for Chris Bryant, 2 outs. That ball sent over there to the third baseman. No problem for Ramirez. Fires it over there to Napoli. And that's going to be the 3rd out in the 8th. And here come the Indians. Grounder, Chisenhall over there to Russell. Russell fires it over to first. Rizzo. And that's going to be out number 1 here in the 8th. Come on, you guys. Let's see what we can do. Rajay Davis. Oh, yeah, by the way, we got Steve Cishek in the game. That ball sent out there to center field. No problem. Ian Happ is there. And we are headed to the 9th. Still tied, and we've yet to see a base hit since the 5th inning at this point, too. I mean, nobody's getting anything. 1-1 count, sent right back up the middle, and the shift once again kills us. You gotta hate that shift sometimes. It just it's a great strategic plan, but it just always comes back to bite us. I feel like it hurts us more than it ever hurts the computer, as that was a scorcher by Schwarber, and that's going to be the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 9th. Let's see if Cishek can keep it going. Napoli up to bat. Napoli gets struck out in a big pitch by Cishek. We're headed to extra innings. Let's see what happens. Anthony Rizzo is going to lead us off here in this one. Rizzo sends this one high out there, right field, but the ball is carrying foul, and that would have been a home run to give us the lead here in the 10th. That was close. 1-1 count. That ball's going to wind up getting past the shift, and that is a base hit for Rizzo. On a 1-1 count, let's get it. We needed that leadoff man to get on. 2-1 count, and Addison Russell sends that one over to the second baseman, Kipnis. He struggles with it. The shortstop struggles with it as well. Lindor winds up throwing it wide of Napoli. Napoli throws it to third, but we got men on second and third to start off this 10th inning. This is looking great. This is how we needed it. And Cesar Hernandez is getting plunked. And now bases are loaded with nobody out. Let's go. Peter Borges up to bat. 2-1 count. Lost this one out there to center field. That ball is going to wind up dropping. That's going to get down. The runners are going to move, and we have taken the lead here in the 10th. This losing streak has a chance to end right here, right now here in the 10th inning. Great stuff, Peter Borges. Ian Happ up to bat. High out there to center field. Back is Rajay Davis. Still going back, and this ball is going to die out there near the warning track. And that will be able to allow us to score the runner from third. Moving up to third. And we got men on the corners now with 1 out. And we have we extended the lead 5-3. But Bryant can't bring home the 6th run in this game. And that's going to wind up being a strikeout. We did not need that. 2-1 count. Grounder over there to the right side of the infield. Bryce Harper's not going to be able to beat that one out. Didn't expect him to. And that's going to end our half of the 10th. Let's see what Brandon Morrow can do. We haven't seen him in a long time, as this ball's right foot over there to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. So that leadoff man is on, and a tying run comes up to the plate. Come on, Morrow, man. We need you to shut this down. 1-2 count, coming back strong, getting a strikeout at 101 miles per hour. That's what I'm talking about. Jason Kipnis now is flying out over there to center field. Ian Happ is there with time. Doesn't struggle with it. Fires it back in, and we are looking pretty good here. 0-1 count, 2 outs, looking to finally finish this one off. And come on, Morrow. You got to have better control than that. Lonnie Chisenhall is now on base. Bring up Francisco Mejia. 3-1 count, still struggling with control. And you have got to be kidding me. Francisco Mejia ends it here in the bottom of the 10th with a 3-run blast. It's a walk-off for the Indians. And out of all the people in this lineup, it's this guy. This is the guy that walks it off. Unbelievable. As we wind up falling in this one, this is our third straight loss on this. It's just wow. Out of all the people to walk it off, I mean, you got to think. The people who you would think, probably Napoli, Lindor, maybe Kipnis. No, I believe this guy's a rookie as well. Francisco Mejia wins it. My goodness. And honestly, I think MLB kind of set it up for him to wind up walking this one off, just because it was a good release on that pitch that wound up hitting Chisenhall, and that winds up leading to the 3-run bomb. Just got to be kidding me. And here goes more news here on Wilson Contreras. He's going to be out for a couple weeks with a broken cheek. Honestly, I don't even know how he broke his cheek on that. But we look at Francisco Mejia, and he's got 48 power. I don't know. But you guys, I do want to say thank you all very much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video with others, and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with the videos. I'll be posting of this series and more. And if you guys have missed the previous videos, the playlist link is in the description as well. Y'all can also follow me on Twitter at CW_ENT23. That link is also in the description. I'm out till next time, everybody. Peace.